My name is Clayton Edward Oglesby, or Clay Edward. I'm an African-American Black writer here in Nashville, Tennessee, and today I bring you this spoken word poem I wrote 2 years ago, and 2 years later it still holds weight, and I thank you for listening. What's it like to be Black? For those of you who don't know, it's like having your body carry more bullets than promises. It's like waiting on reparations for over 400 years of slavery and oppression, but knowing it'll probably take 400 more for it to arrive. It's like me writing another Black poem in Black ink, but hoping I'll be seen as white as the paper I'm writing it on, even though I have 3 bullet holes on the side to remind me that I'm still Black because the red, white, and blue margins don't matter. It's like having the white kid in your class ask you, what's it like to be Black? And you not knowing how to explain to them what it feels like to carry a target on your back everywhere you go. It's like me giving you my body as an example of police brutality and you making me into a 1-week hashtag. It's like you thinking that we're privileged because we benefit from affirmative action, but wanting to tell the white person that you're hearing it from that it's because they don't need it. It's like you thinking our history books tells us enough about our history, not knowing that there's more to Black people than shackles and bus boycotts. It's like not knowing what part of Africa your bloodline originated from, but being told by the KKK to go back to where we came from. I guess they forgot that it was their European ancestors that brought us here for their benefit. What it's like to be Black. It's like swallowing your words with anger, but trying to carry your pride with your smile. It's like having the loud white kid in your class being labeled the class clown. Meanwhile, the Black kid is told by the teacher to settle down because they're being a distraction. I know this might be daunting to hear, but baby, I'm not even finished yet. This is only part 1, and part 2 begins at my funeral because I forgot to hold my head down when walking down the street to the store, Trayvon, or I forgot to use my signal light, Sandra, or I shouldn't have reached for my ID, Philando. Just know that my death was not an accident. And I know hearing this might make you uncomfortable. But your police officers make me uncomfortable when walking down the street at night in 30-degree weather, but I can't grab my hoodie because that's a death wish, but I was just too cold. I'm sorry, master. Oh. I mean, officer. I mean, teacher, judge, boss. I mean, America.
Oh, shit. Yeah!
Instead of accepting my apology, you could tell me that we should try working harder, as if working in the same kitchen and on the same damn plantation for over 400 years isn't good enough, as if slavery was a choice, as if racism was a choice, as if our freedom was a choice. What it's like to be Black. It's like me not having enough to say with this poem, but being angry enough to continue writing it. It's like you still thinking we're privileged while you spend your summers flying to different countries to learn new cultures. Then you come back home to steal more of ours, our hips, our dance moves, our music, our natural curly hair, the same things you once called ghetto.
Yes. 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 Tell him.
It's you still referring to Africa as a country. It's you thinking that this poem is a result of reverse racism. It's like me memorizing what the gunshot sounded like in you barely remembering my name. It's you thinking that white privilege is a myth, is a black man getting charged with life in prison for a misdemeanor, but a white man getting less than that for shooting another black kid. It's Confederate flags being hung around my city and me having to be okay with that. It's me thinking that this poem is enough to explain to you why we're always labeled as angry. Thank you.
Tens of thousands of people are here in Nashville marching in honor of George Floyd's funeral.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
First Amendment, baby.